Hello Teacher Sean friends and fans, welcome back to yet another educational English video. I am your new dad, and I don't know if you guys know this, but a few years ago Nintendo released two games. They released Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I had no idea. I haven't played Pokemon in like 15 years, and I know, I'm old, I'm a boomer, okay? It's been a long time since I played Pokemon, but Fortnite has kind of sucked this season, and I've got a lot of extra time on my hands. So, I downloaded Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu for my Nintendo Switch, and I have been playing it non-stop. It's seriously a problem. I'm like completely addicted. I cannot put this game down. I beat the game 2 days ago, and I'm still spending every minute playing the game. It's a problem. I really, really need help. So, this week, I decided we should learn English by playing video games, and we're gonna play Pokemon Let's Go. I have the Pikachu version, and here's the deal. I don't have a cam link, I don't have any kind of capture cards, and I'm not, I'm not monetized to the point where I can just go buy stuff. So, we're gonna be watching a few other YouTubers playthroughs of the game, seeing what we can learn as we go through it. Before we jump into today's video, let me quickly say, it's my birthday, I'm 30 now, I'm a grandpa, I'm super old, 30 years old. So if you want to do something special for my birthday, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Thank you guys so much. Now, let's learn some English. So we're going to take a look at a few different clips of other people playing this game, and we're going to see what can we learn just from watching. And if you want to play along at home, feel free to do so. And hey, you know what? If you do play, make sure you let me know in the comment section and we can figure out a way where we can play online together and we can battle each other. I think that'd be really fun.
If the Pokemon is huge, see how it's a red aura? There's different red auras. These are all huge Pokemon. If there are huge Pokemon, then moves like low kick will do more damage. Sure, it may not be the most beneficial thing, and probably won't really recognize that you got that boost. But, you know, it's better than having nothing. You know, it's better than nothing. And another thing that you can tell the difference between the two is that the Pokemon will actually look tinier. They will actually look smaller.
So the first thing that you're going to notice in this clip right here is that some of these Pokemon have blue rings around them, and some of them don't have any rings, and others have red rings. Now, when you go up to the blue ring Pokemon, it says that it's tiny. If you go up to the red ring Pokemon, it says that it's huge. And these words tiny and huge are fairly simple to understand, but we're going to start easy and get a little bit more difficult as we go with the vocabulary. Well, the word tiny means very, very small, and that means that it'll be faster. The word huge means that it is very, very big, and that its defense will be better because it's a stronger Pokemon. There are also many people scattered around the Kanto region that you'll come across to battle in Pokemon.
Hey, balls.
These people are called trainers, and just like in the game, there are trainers in real life, though they're a bit different. The word trainer is a very interesting word because it means somebody who trains at a specific thing. So, for example, like me, I like to go to the gym almost 5 days a week. I try to go 5 days a week. Now, at the gym, there are people called trainers. They are there specifically to help other people build muscle effectively. You also have trainers at other places, like if you're into martial arts, maybe you're into karate, taekwondo, kung fu, sanda, jujitsu, right? These people are also trainers. They help you to train at your thing, at whatever it is that you're training at. So, unlike in the game, these people probably won't approach you to fight in real life, but they are still trainers. The next thing that we're going to talk about is something that's exclusive to just Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, and that's called the phrase catch combos. So this is when you catch one Pokemon over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And what happens when you do this is that you get a lot of candies, which are power-ups for your Pokemon. You get to find rarer Pokemon and stronger versions of that Pokemon. But if you can't tell just from the act of doing a catch combo, the word combo is short for the word combination. And a combination is when you do things in a certain order to expect a specific outcome. In scientific terms, it's when you join or merge different parts or qualities of a component, which leads to elements that are individually distinct. And like I said just a second ago, it's really just when you do something a specific way to expect a certain combination, to expect a certain outcome. Next, we're going to talk about these tools that we use when we're trying to get more Pokemon to come to us. In the game, those are called lures, super lures, and max lures.
I can show you quickly how to do that, as well as the price. So you go down here and you see the lure. Later in the game there will also be super lures and max lures, and then there will be videos on those too. But as of right now, lures can be bought after the second gym, and so I'm gonna get a couple and see what happens. And so
do you know what the word lure means? Well, to lure means to attract something to come to you. Or maybe you're trying to tempt it to go somewhere else. A lure, when you're luring something in, for example, when you're fishing, your bait lures the fish to come onto the hook so you can pull it up. Okay? And for example, sometimes you're walking down the road and a beautiful smell, a nice little curry smell, or a nice masala smell, or a nice, sweet smell. It lures you into the shop for you to buy food. Coming up next, let's talk about what happens when Pokemon transform over time. They turn into new Pokemons after they hit a certain level, or you give them a certain power-up stone. They transform into something else. And what it says in the game, it says, oh wait, this Pokemon is evolving. And evolving is a very special word because we talk about it a lot in science. And evolution is when something changes over a long period of time and becomes something new completely. So it's often said that about 7 million years ago, humans evolved from apes, meaning that 7 million years ago is about the time when we were stopped being apes and we started becoming Homo sapiens. Now in Pokemon, that process is much, much faster. It doesn't take 7 million years. Our last thing that we're going to talk about today is when we're fighting Pokemon, there are many different combinations that we can use to make the game much easier, to make battles much easier. And what we're going to talk about is the term critical hits. It is super helpful if you get a critical hit on a Pokemon because that means that it multiplies the damage done by that specific move. Now usually maybe your hit would only be for 60 HP, but with a critical hit you hit the Pokemon for 90 HP, and that is really, really helpful. But that word critical isn't normally how we use that word, because normally if I would say critical, what I'd be saying is somebody is critical of something, meaning that they're constantly judging that thing. Like if I'm very critical of movies, if we watch a movie, it's not really likely that I'm going to like the movie. So I will often criticize or be critical of the movies that I watch. Now, when talking about this way, a critical hit, that does not mean critical in the same sense. What it means is extreme damage. If you get hurt really bad, the doctor might tell your family that you are in critical condition, meaning we don't know if you're going to make it or not, that your injury is so severe that it is critical. And it's not, well, you could also say that it's critical that you do a certain thing, like it's critical that you go to university and get an education. Because if not, you might not have as good of a life. Now that's not necessarily true because at least in the United States, a lot of the labor jobs, everybody who had labor jobs is retiring, so now we need more labor workers in America. So, which is why if you guys want to immigrate, it's easier for you to immigrate if you have a degree or if you have a specialization in plumbing or in HVAC rather than having a doctorate, right? We don't need more doctors right now. We need more plumbers and more HVAC people. Now that's getting a little bit off course, but good for you guys to know that, if those of you who consider immigrating, and that includes countries like England, Canada, more so Canada than England, and Australia. So the United States and Canada, if you're a technical person, you're good to go. Now, other than that, that word critical is not commonly used in that way. You're rarely ever going to hear it, but that's why you should know it, right? Because if you don't know this and you hear it, you're going to think of it in the sense of critiquing or criticizing, and critical in that sense, not critical meaning extreme danger or extreme damage happening. Anyways, that's it for the vocabulary words for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you guys like things like this is really experimental for me because I haven't done this yet so far. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, please let me know in the comment section. Suggest more games for me to play. I will be honest, I am not much of a gamer. I play Fortnite, I play this Pokemon game, and I play Outer Worlds and games like that. Not so much the latter. Anyways, stick around because we have some affirmation. Now for some affirmation. I just want to say, guys, you are doing fantastic. You're working hard towards a goal, and your goal is to improve your English, and here you are. You're doing something enjoyable and learning at the same time. So keep it up. Keep up the hard work. For young men out there, stand up straight, put your shoulders back, keep your head up. People care about you. People love you, and I love you. Alright, here we are at the end of the video. I just want to say thank you so much for sticking around all the way to the end. It's people like you who help my channel get seen by more people, who help my videos get shared more, and I just have to say thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like what you saw, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And lastly, if you are here all the way till now, comment Pokemon Let's Go Charmander was the best. And I'll give you a little heart. That's your way to let me know that you're still here, and the other people in the comment section are going to see that and be like, dude, that game isn't real. So it's fun. I'll see you next time.